Hey there, seekers of tranquility. Ever wondered if, in just 7 days, we could transform our lives and uncover true inner peace? Today, we're diving into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism to reshape our lives in a short span. Have you ever pondered what might happen if we infused Stoic wisdom into our daily lives? What if I told you there are simple ways to embrace this wisdom and feel positive changes in just 7 days? Hold on, this isn't an empty promise. These are real steps we can take starting today. So don't miss out. Let's explore together and discover how Stoic habits can be the key to unlocking a calmer and happier life. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on this transformative journey. Let's dive in. Day 1. Defining morning. On the first day, kickstart your day by building a positive morning routine. After waking up, engage in a brief meditation to embrace reality and plan your day wisely. Focus on things you can control to establish a strong foundation. Close your eyes for a moment, feel your breath, embrace the reality, and envision a beautiful day ahead. We're not just facing the morning, we're embracing it with an open heart. As you plan your day, concentrate on things within your control. Forget about things yet to happen and concentrate on concrete actions that can help you achieve your goals. This way, we're building a solid foundation for positive change. Day 2. Unraveling old habits. On the second day, identify unhealthy old habits. Choose one habit you want to change and replace it with a more positive Stoic habit. Don't forget to reward yourself for every small step toward change. Imagine one old habit that might have been holding us back. It could be something small like procrastination, or even something more significant like underestimating our potential. These habits can persist for a long time and unknowingly limit us. Now it's time to figure out which habit we want to unravel. Is it checking social media too often, procrastinating tasks, or any other negative habit holding us back? Identify this habit as the first step toward positive change. Let's take an example. Suppose our bad habit is procrastinating tasks. As we realize we often do this, we can decide to change. Start by making a list of tasks and prioritize them. Challenge yourself to complete these tasks without procrastinating. Day 3. Daily contemplation. On the third day, allocate time for daily contemplation. Reflect on your values and stay focused on your life goals. This exercise will help you gain a clearer perspective and guide your decisions in daily life. Imagine yourself in a serene place, perhaps by the beach or in a peaceful forest. Calming nature sounds accompany our steps in the contemplation process. As we reflect, we allow our minds to explore deeper meanings. Let's take a simple example in this daily contemplation process. Consider your core values. Is it honesty, compassion, or integrity? Take a moment to think about how these values are reflected in your daily actions and decisions. A concrete example could be if one of our core values is honesty, we might contemplate an experience where we chose to be truthful even when it was difficult. How did we feel at that moment? How did it affect our relationships with others? The daily contemplation process gives us an opportunity to unite our thoughts and hearts, guiding us in making wiser decisions. Day 4. Practice acceptance. On the fourth day, practice acceptance. Approach every situation with an open mind and respond wisely. This exercise will help reduce stress and increase your level of happiness. Imagine we're in the midst of a quiet forest. The gentle wind and rustling leaves create a calm atmosphere for the acceptance process. We'll engage in this practice, opening our hearts and minds to accept life as it is. Let's consider a simple example. Have you ever experienced disappointment or a situation that didn't meet your expectations? An example of acceptance practice is changing our perspective. Instead, ask yourself, what wisdom can I find in this situation? What can I learn? For instance, if we face failure in a project, instead of lamenting the failure, we can apply acceptance practice by thinking, perhaps this is a time for learning and personal development. How can we grow from this experience? The practice of acceptance leads us to the understanding that life is full of colors, and each color has its own beauty. Through acceptance, we free ourselves from the burden of excessive expectations and allow ourselves to savor the beauty of life. Day 5. Emotional control. On the fifth day, focus on emotional control. When feeling angry or frustrated, pause for a moment, take a deep breath, and choose a wise response. This exercise will help you maintain peace of mind in challenging situations. Imagine we're by the side of a calm lake, The water flows gently, creating a peaceful atmosphere. Today, we'll create a similar tranquility within ourselves, controlling the waves of emotions that may come crashing.
Let's try to understand this emotional control practice with a simple example. Have you ever felt angry or frustrated? An example of this practice is giving ourselves time to absorb those emotions before responding. For instance, if we face a challenging situation at work, instead of reacting emotionally right away, we can take a moment to breathe and reflect. Consider how our response can reflect Stoic values, such as patience and acceptance. Emotional control is not about suppressing or hiding feelings but understanding and directing them wisely. Day 6, Patience Exercise. On the 6th day, give yourself a patience exercise. Identify a situation where you usually lose patience and resist the urge to respond quickly. With practice, you'll gradually feel an improvement in your patience. Imagine we're in a garden full of beautiful flowers. The fragrant aroma and peaceful ambience bring us to a state of patience. Today, we'll cultivate a calm heart, much like a flower blooming gently. Let's grasp the concept of this patience exercise with a simple example. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where everything seems to be moving slowly or not going according to plan? Patience exercise is about giving ourselves time and understanding that not everything can be controlled. For example, when standing in a long queue, take this opportunity to savor the moment without feeling rushed. Shift your focus to the details around, like the color of the sky or the natural sounds surrounding you. Day 7, Evaluation and Reflection. And finally, on the 7th day, it's time to evaluate your journey. Reflect on the changes you've experienced in this week. Set forward steps to continue building Stoic habits in your life. Imagine yourself under the calm night sky, surrounded by shimmering stars. The gentle sounds of the night bring us tranquility in this evaluation process. We will assess the changes we've undergone and celebrate every small step. Let's take a moment to ponder this journey. Pick one moment from the past week that stands out, be it a small success or a valuable lesson from challenges. How did that moment affect you? Evaluation and reflection are crucial steps in our transformative journey. Today is an opportunity to determine the next steps. Are there specific Stoic habits that need further development? How can we continue to progress towards a better self? Thank you for joining us on this 7-day journey. Feel free to share your experiences in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Remember, change begins with the courage to alter one habit at a time. Until next time, friends.